Hello, everyone, and welcome to An Evening with WIT Heidi, the multi variety show. Well, guys, I am chilling on this Wednesday evening. I had a show earlier called Wednesday Funkin'. That's right, Funkin'. That's Funkin. And this is Wednesday evening world news information. Um, So I was just watching news, the regular mainstream news. I turned it on channel 20, which I rarely watch news the way I used to. I used to watch it a lot. So I turned it on channel 20, and channel 7 came on through channel 20. And excuse me, guys. So they said they said excuse me, guys. They said that there was a dangerous haze, some type of dangerous haze or hazardous dangerous haze in the air. In the air. So I mentioned to you guys before. Do you think this is a form of depopulation? Do you think this is a form of locking people down where you don't get enough oxygen? Because if you close your windows and you don't get enough air, what happens? You have to use your fans, and that runs your bill up pretty high. That runs your bill up, and that make your bill high. If you're growing food out in the yard, that haze gets on your food. Then what? You're eating that food with a chemical. I don't know if it's a chemical. I don't know what it is, but they say it's coming from Canada. I mentioned about this earlier on my Wednesday Funkin' shows, part 1, 2, and 3. So, and you can smell it, and you can feel it in your throat, in your chest, and it's like a burning sensation, like a chemical or some type of smoke, maybe some smoke. But my husband said it's all over the place, so I can see it being in one section of a town, and it may spread to certain areas. But they said on the news, check your local, go online or something to find out if the hazardous is in your area. So to me, that would say it's not in every area. So if it's not in every area, that would mean that the enemy is picking certain areas of the areas that he wants to depopulate. Like Still Hates said that there were too many people in the world, and the only way to handle that is through immunization. Basically, the enemy said, if I can't get you one way, I get you another way. Allegedly, this is just all in my mind. Fair use, opinion, education, knowledge, learning, opinions, ideas, suggestions. But this was on mainstream news. I heard it myself. They said, I just wanted to verify it. I know my husband probably heard it on the radio, so I had confidence that he knew what he was talking about. But, my daddy always taught me to do your own research. So that's what I did. I went to the mainstream news. Me being involved in journalism, I had to be able to know uh, what to expect in this conversation. What they were mentioning on the news was that it was dangerous, hazardous, and you can smell it. So my husband said it's all over. I don't know if he said it's all over Michigan or it's all over certain parts of America. Because if that's the case, to me that sounds like a trick of the enemy, a form of depopulation. That's why folks can stop buying things. I'm getting ready to clean my closet out and give a whole bunch of stuff away. Because when the invasion of the Unite come, and they come in multitude ways, they could be possibly coming in chemical warfare. I heard stories about chemical warfare. Actual action. Physical contact. Enemy comes to sift as wheat. He wants to get the believer as well as the unbeliever because he don't want the unbeliever to come to the Lord. So his job is to kill, steal, and destroy, and to sift one as wheat. And he wants to use humans, operate through humans, and these are demonic forces of the enemy, and Ishmael, and Pharaoh's people, and all these people that's of Ishmael trying to take over Jerusalem and want to feel like they're the chosen ones, when all they have to do is surrender to the Lord. This chemical thing could possibly be an innocent accident of a spill, but I heard there were some other spills in Ohio, some spills near Texas. This is all allegedly what I heard from a young lady that was talking about it. So is this another spill? But why are there so many spills? I can see one spill every now and then, you know what I'm saying? But one or two spills at the same time sounds suspicious. Now, this is a third, some type of haze. They said it's some type of haze spread. Now, I don't know if it's cloudy. It may be it smells like it's cloudy. I'm not sure. I know in my hometown we have fog. I think it was smog in Los Angeles. And you couldn't see the streets. You couldn't see nothing. You could literally almost walk into something, into a pole or something if you're not careful. I found my way to a church. It was almost impossible. I couldn't see a thing. You don't know what you're walking into. Then when I got up close, and once I got in the church, I was inside. It was okay. But I was like, I'm trying to get to my mother's house, and I don't know, which way to go. And I'm like, she stays on Normandy Street. And I think he said go straight down. So I went straight down. I didn't know what to do. I turned. I wasn't for sure if I was turning in the right place. And I found my way back to my mother's house. That was crazy. This was in Los Angeles on Normandy Street, in the vicinity of South Central Avenue in Los Angeles. But yeah, so you need fresh air. If you open up, you're breathing it in. If you shut it, you're cutting off your oxygen, especially if it's a warm day. Thank God it's cool. Or you running your fan and you're getting air, but you're not getting natural air. You know what I'm saying? And then you're running your bill up. So, y'all think this is depopulation? Do you think this is a local blood sacrifice from the enemy and his imps to mess with mankind because he hates what the Lord made and he wants to turn everything opposite of what the Lord made? This is World News, independent journalism, information I received from Channel 20, which is Channel 7 that coincides Channel 20. That's right, some type of hazardous haze, dangerously haze. I don't know if it's a chemical or not, but it has a burn with it. When you smell it or you breathe it in, you feel the burn sensation. So if this is a burning thing, what is it doing to the people in their body? What is time to really repent and get close to the Lord, because the enemy is coming and it's like they're saying, what area? Why are they picking area? They're picking area with people that are older to get them out of the way. Sounds to me like a local blood sacrifice of the enemy and his imps. And I have to say it in that way. We know it originally comes from him anyway. He uses people, but he's a spirit, so you can't see him. So thank you for watching Eating with Heidi. I just thought I'd give you guys an update that I did do my research, and it is no longer allegedly. It is on Channel 20, Channel 7. There is a haze across, I believe, coming from Canada. Allegedly, I think it's coming from Canada, but it's all over Michigan, and I'm not sure. That my husband said some other states as well. So thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe my show. Let people know. And thank you very much again for watching An Evening with WIT Heidi, the multi-variety show. Thank you, and have a nice Wednesday evening. Bye.